if you put your finger up, then umpires call, it goes my way. That's the element of this review system that we sometimes aren't aware of, is that it obviously depends on what the umpire said. And when the bowler thinks, well, it's definitely out, if it just goes up the finger, then that decision goes in the favour of Mulder. But I'm liking this approach. He's asking questions, he's looking more effective, he's looking like he's likely to pick up a wicket here. And this is looking good for South Africa.
Yeah, hitting the target from different points of the surface, closer to the stumps, getting the ball to come back inside edge. Maybe not, still a little high, I think. But he's asking decent questions, difficult questions.
Plagued by no balls yesterday, Viard Mulder. It's good to see that he's right on the money here, keeping those stumps in play.
Wobbly seam, yeah, middle and leg stump impact, and slightly on the higher side. Could also have been given out. Umpire's call in the end. Yeah, close, but not close enough. It's become kind of a pitch where driving has become a bit tedious. The ball is not coming onto the bat, so you really have to get to the pitch of the ball and not try to overhit it. That's the other thing that the batsmen need to remind themselves, that it's about timing now, and maybe trying to defend first and then look to really go hard.
Yeah, when you look at that surface, it's got a bit of a jigsaw puzzle feel to it now by the close of play here on day 4. And just the edges of it sometimes wear a little bit. So when the ball lands there, it just holds up, just grips on the surface a bit and gets more difficult to drive.
End of the over, 360 for 5. Pakistan trail by 61. Rizwan on 15, Salman on 13. Good partnership building here, 31 from 57. South Africa also bowling well. Used the new ball well. And young Mapaka as well has also been impressive. 2 for Rabada and Janssen, and 1 for 47 for the debutant.
I think Maharaj will be just a touch disappointed because you're supposed to ace it for South Africa on day 4. He's gone wicketless. Rabada once again picking up his game. 2 wickets for him. Janssen 2 wickets.
The second highest follow-on total by a visiting team in South Africa. Highest being 372 for 7. Australia and Johannesburg way back in 1902. Pakistan 360 for 5. I wonder how much they're reflecting on that first innings. Opportunities given away, 2 batting collapses that saw South Africa bowl them out for 194.
It is critical that you bat well in the first innings of a test match because you set up the platform. You can't have a bad day with the bat on a surface like this. I think Pakistan, since that first innings debacle, have been playing the catching up game. That can be difficult. It can wear you down. Asked to do stuff, and a lot of stuff, to survive.
Nicely played into the cover region. 2 runs, good communication between the 2 batters, and that's what's been good about today. Yes, they've lost a couple of wickets, there's been confidence out there, and it's all because of Shan Masood and Babar Azam setting that platform.
Yes, there's been a lot of sharing of information between batsmen as well, so they've been helping each other. With Rizwan, it's imperative that you call loud and you call early, because he wants 3 runs out of every delivery, 2 runs out of every ball.
To maybe have a look at some release points. And Janssen, you can just see with the second new ball where he's coming from and how wide it is on the crease when he comes around the wicket. I do get the feeling it's just a little bit more round arm than what we've seen from him in the test match so far.
He's releasing them from the VIP area over the side screen.
Yeah, that awkward height, he uses it to perfection. When he gets it going, when Marco Jansen has found his rhythm, he's really difficult to play. He's a bit more numerical in those awkward angles. Often batters said you just didn't know where it was coming down from. Onto it quickly. Quick. 365 for 5.
Must feel very lonely for Stubbs. He's not getting any support from the crowds today. Hasn't signed any autographs as well. No autograph books, no hats around where he's fielding. They've gone to sleep. They're on slumber mode.
That's middle stuff. Yes. No. You want 2 legs?
Yeah, great character, Tristan Stubbs. Enjoys this format, has invested his time in building his skill set of the first-class setup. Doing really well for South Africa. Manjay Berger on your screen. He's been out through injury. And a wonderful quick that South Africa rely on, and hopefully he'll be back in action soon.
He's up for the contest, isn't he, Bjorn Mulder?
He is.
He's definitely charging in. He's being nice and effective. He's hitting good areas. He's bringing those pads and that stumps into play. Also interested to see whether South Africa turned to Keshav a little bit earlier with this second new ball being hard and more pronounced seam. He did get rid of Salman Aliaga in the first innings with a good stumping by Carl Verreynne.
Yeah, beautifully bowled. Floated it up, inviting him for that drive, and Rizwan took the bait, using the breezy conditions so well. Yeah, late movement away from that angle.